Hey you guys, thank you for watching Cooking with Amy. Sorry to kind of get some of the light going here a little bit. All right, you guys, sorry I'm starting a little late, but I was getting a little bit too hot and I didn't quite feel well. So, and I kind of found out that, well, at least I kind of diagnosed myself as that I probably have vertigo. So I was feeling a little wonky. So we are going to be making cookies tonight. They're a keto kind of cookie. My recipe is actually in my phone, so I'm going to kind of go off of my memory here. So I kind of made this a little bit earlier today, so we can kind of get things going because you have to let it sit for a minute. All right, so what you're going to do, and I also thought too. Well, we'll get to that in a minute. I thought about something else you can use this for, minus the egg. So you're really basically using only a few things. You're going to be using cream cheese. You're going to be using some almond butter. You can use peanut butter if you want. I just had this sitting my pantry, so I thought, you know what, let's juice it up, let's get it going before it goes bad. So that's what kind of inspired tonight's little venue. Adventure. I think I'm looking for adventure. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take some cream cheese. I've been kind of letting mine sit out just for a little bit. We're gonna put that in a bowl. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna take about a half a cup of your almond butter, which I think the rest of this might be a half a cup, but we'll see. It might be a half a cup. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's about a half a cup. Get all that in there. I'll just use the rest of it up, why not? Okay. Then, with the recipe that I found, it had said to use some vanilla extract if you want. Well, this one here, it's a creamy vanilla flavored one, so I'm not going to add any of that. But if you want to, you can. All right, then all you're going to do is take half a teaspoon of baking soda. Yes, baking soda. Put that in there. Now, on this recipe, it's using like the monk fruit or the other kind of fruits. I don't use those kind of sugars for these. They don't agree with me. So I'm using coconut palm sugar. And with the coconut palm sugar, I don't use as much as it asks for. Just because I think, well, personally, I don't like using a whole lot of sugar. With being diabetic, I don't want to use a whole lot. So when I first bought one of these containers for the coconut palm, when you bought them and they had the bigger containers, they came with a little scooper, so I just kept that. So I do just a few of these. I do like maybe three of them. Yeah, I'm just gonna do 3. And these are probably like what, maybe a tablespoon, so maybe like 3 tablespoons, maybe 4 tablespoons. Running out of sugar in here. Okay, and then that's it. And to be honest, that's all. That's all the ingredients that we're gonna put in here. And then all you're gonna do is you're gonna take your mixer. And this is the reason why I had to make some of this earlier today. And I'll show you here in a minute. So, matter of fact, so I don't forget. We need an egg. We're gonna put an egg in here. Now I do have my oven preheated to 350. Matter of fact, before we get this going, I do have some cookies that I've already made and kind of put on here. Hi Carl, it's so nice to see you again. So I'm gonna put those in real quick. Okay, so again, these are keto kind of cookies and they're very simple. And I'm gonna tell you something in a minute. Hold on. So we just wanna make these up really, really, really good. And voila, you guys, we're done. All right. So earlier today, I kind of tested these. And I tasted it and I thought this would be really good. Like if you, since it's like a peanut butter type thing, you can take some chocolate, put some chocolate in it, or after when you're done cooking them, put some chocolate chips in with it. I mean, you can make it like a peanut butter, one of those like peanut butter cup type things. I'm not putting chocolate in it, but I also thought too, if we left the egg out and we just left it like this and mixed it with the cream cheese, even just the cream cheese in here, and then you can take some pretzels or something like that and put it in there with it. It's like it can be like a little fun little dip. Yeah, it can be a fun, cute little thing. All right, so the recipe calls when you do this, and I'm gonna tell you guys that are just now joining, all it is, it's Philadelphia cream cheese. It's just one of these little babies. And then it's half a cup of almond butter. I used almond butter, and I used a vanilla flavored one, but you can use a regular one, or you can use regular peanut butter too as well. And then just a little bit of sugar. I used coconut palm sugar, just because it's, for me, for being diabetic, it's perfect. It goes into your bloodstream a lot slower than it does like regular sugar. Regular sugar kind of goes into your system really, really fast. So this one here kind of takes time. Also, I didn't use like the monk fruits or anything like that. That kind of, it doesn't agree with me, so I don't use those, or the erythritol, however you say that. So anyways, yeah, I just use the coconut palm, and I don't put as much in there. And on the recipe, I think it said for like 2/3 of a cup. I think this was. I'll look. I'll put it when I post the pictures and stuff like that. I'll post the recipe on, and I'll put exactly what they put in. But this is what I'm using. But seriously, that's it. And then all you have to do, you guys, is let this sit in the fridge for like 15 minutes. I made a batch of this today at my lunchtime, so we can, you know, we don't have to wait 15 minutes. So we're gonna put this in. We're gonna grab the other one. So this is what it looks like. I just put it in a little scoop. I took some of it and I already put some on a tray so we can see them, but I want to show you how easy this is. See, and if you guys are just wanting something really quick and really simple, you want just like, you know, a real quick cookie or something, this is it, you guys. I mean, seriously, look how fast that was. So then you're just gonna line your cookie sheet with some parchment paper. You're gonna take one of your little, I call them ice cream scoopers, people call them cookie scoopers. Take a little scoop of it. And I'm not sure how these are gonna turn out. I know they're gonna go flat, but I'm gonna take them. I am just putting 3 in a row. And with the other ones I didn't do it, but we'll try it with these. But see how easy this is and how cute they look? I forgot to make the little marks on these. We're gonna try it with this one and see how they do. But so far it makes 12 cookies. All right, we're gonna see if this works. They're kind of messy. We'll just do 2 of them like that. So I was reading this thing about the reason why they made those marks. I'm not going to do the marks because it just disappears. So I had read the reason why when they make peanut butter, when you make peanut butter cookies and it makes the crisscross with the forks, that was done, I don't remember the year, but it was done a long time ago. So people knew if you ate those cookies, they had nuts in them. Or, you know, if you had allergies, they had nuts in them. So anyways, but that's all you do. We have about 2.5 minutes left for the other cookies that I just stuck in there. But, that was weird. So anyways, all you do is put them in the oven, cook them for about 8 minutes, maybe 10 minutes. It just depends. It depends on your ovens. I put mine in for 8, so we're gonna see how that goes. We can take a quick peek and see how they're doing. They look yummy. Hold on. Look at that. Doesn't that look delicious, you guys? Look how pretty. Oh. You know what? No, we did. We put it in. For a minute, I forgot we put the baking soda, but we did. We put the baking soda in there. But, and I was thinking maybe these weren't going to rise. The next batch wasn't going to rise, but they are. But yeah, I mean, look how simple and easy, and they're going to be delicious. I can't wait until this one comes out so we can try them. We got a minute. But let me see. I was trying to think if I can fit like maybe 2 right here, and I think we're gonna try it and see. Since there's just a little bit left on this batter. Maybe we'll do 1 scoop. 1 scoop left. There we go. But anyways, I was thinking that if we did something like this, like I was saying, you can make it as a dip. You know, like just a fun little dip. It's really creamy, it's really yummy. Like even put some apples next to it and just kind of dip it in with it. Yeah. It would be absolutely delicious. Be like if you're doing like a little cheese board, this would be perfect to put in there as well. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking we just came on something really good. But yeah, or like if you put like a fruit tray out or something like that and have this in there with it. Oh yeah, that would be delicious. Ooh, I think I might do that next time I'm creating something. But yeah, you guys, today's been a crazy day. My dog got me up at 1 o'clock this morning wanting to go outside. So I heard they had the lunar thing, so I thought I'd go check because in our area, the lunar was supposed to be, I think, around 1:30 to 5 in the morning. So I went out and I looked. Nope, nothing was happening. So then I went in and I went back to bed and my dog woke me up around 4:30. And I said, oh, I'm gonna go look. So I went to go look. And I saw it. So it was like it already happened and it had like just a thumbnail tip left of it. So I think it was coming out of it. Ooh. Okay, I think I'm going to do 8. All right, I think I'm going to do 2 more minutes with that one just because it looked like it needed a little bit more time to cook. I think I tried different cookies the other night. I tried like an almond flour butter cookie, and that one it was a good cookie, but I think with the honey that I used, it probably wasn't the right kind of honey. It said it's supposed to use the runny honey, and I had like I said, I was trying to figure stuff out that I had in my pantry and just kind of go with it and just have fun. So the honey that I had in there was from a friend's wedding, and it was like the perfect amount. And I thought, I bet you this will be enough. So I kind of microwaved it a little bit to kind of break it up. But I think it had a little bit, probably some sugars that they put in it when they made it to make it, because I think it was a buckwheat honey. So to add some of those flavors. So it was still a little bit chewy and a little bit soft, but it was still good. It was supposed to be kind of, when you do them as little balls like this, it was supposed to kind of stay like that, but mine just went flat. So I'll have to try that again. But this one here looks like it needs to be cooked a little bit longer, because I think that one was also cook it 8 to 10 minutes. So anyways, so my dog woke me up again around 4:30, and yeah, so I decided to go look at the lunar. I saw it, and then I came back in to lay down, and I couldn't fall asleep, and then I wasn't feeling good. So like about an hour later, I was still awake. I'm like, I just don't feel so good. So I went in, because I'm diabetic, so when I checked my sugars, I was kind of feeling some of the signs like, okay, my sugars might be a little bit low, and they were. So then I thought, well, since I'm up, let's go check it again. So I went out front, and it's weird for like a whole hour difference. Like a whole hour difference. It was crazy because it was like all of a sudden it was light out. Okay. And then it was, you know, the lunar was still happening, but it was still absolutely pretty. All right, I'm going to show you guys real quick. Look how yummy those look. Don't those look yummy? All right, let's pop them out. Oh my goodness. All right, we are going to pop, look at those. We are going to pop those out, and then we're going to pop these in. So I'm going to do these for 10 minutes. Okay, since we're gonna wait 10 minutes and we're gonna wait for those to cool off a little bit, I'm gonna show you guys my garden because I have to tell you, I'm really, really super excited. And I know sometimes when we've got some time to kill, we'll go out and we'll see my garden and stuff like that. So I have got my little herbs here. I have got, those are my basils, which I love. This is a purple basil. Ooh, which I have to trim this. But isn't that so gorgeous though? Look at that, isn't that pretty? But this is my purple basil. When they start getting these on them, you're supposed to go through kind of about right there and pick them off. Because usually when they start getting these, it kind of takes away the flavor of them. So you just want to pick them off. But those are my basils. These are like little miniature leaf basils. And then, oh, that smells so good. And then these are my little Italian little herbs. They're going crazy. I need to come out and like trim them. And then same thing, this is my other basil. They're bigger leaves, which I need to come out, and I'm going to be making some, I'm going to be making some pesto. I got some stuff the other day to make my pesto. And what I do is I take those, you know, those big square, or not square, big square. They're, well, I gotta water my plants. They're square ice trays. They're the extra large ones. I take those and I make my basil or my pesto, and I put them in those, and then I freeze them, and then I just pop them in a bag. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys, this is my cute little garden. I have a fairy garden. So look at this. Isn't this really cute? Look, I just made this yesterday. It's a stepping stone with a flamingo, and then I put a little leaf in it too. I don't know, I just messing around with it. And then there's my little fairy gardens. That one I've got to get some more grass, like this little green grass that we got going on here. My little people. My little angel. Isn't she cute? And then look, my little happy, I don't know if you can see him. My little happy dude. And of course, I had to get my little veggie guy. He's a happy little dude. All right. Let me show you some of my other garden over here. So look at this. So I've been showing you guys about my Brussels sprouts. Look at that sucker. Look at this big old thing. I mean, it's huge. And look, we're starting to get little Brussels sprouts in there. See those little things? Those are Brussels sprouts. Now this one here is doing amazing. Look, we got Brussels sprouts in there. How awesome is that? Isn't that just amazing? And just like in a few weeks, I mean, look how big this sucker is. From there to there. And then these are my sad little garlics. I'm still figuring them out. And then my sage, I got one sage. My mint is not happy either. Last year was amazing, but I don't know. Maybe I didn't cut it back this year. But those are either garlic or onion. Same with these, I can't remember. And then look, I got my squash, my yellow squash, and a bunch of little ants on here again. See my ants? Ants, and I think we have I think they were spider mites or something. I sprayed the other day, so I'm gonna have to spray again. See all those little white thingies? They just make me mad. But anyways, I got them all in there. I got squash and everything growing. I'm gonna have to come out here and spray them again. And then these beautiful things blowing. In the next 2 years, I'll be able to eat them, but they're my asparagus. And then my onions, my onion bucket again. These are 3 different kind of onions. Again, they don't look like they're doing well. I don't know. And then I'm really excited. I seriously just planted these. And these here are my potato. They're potato spuds and they're spudding. Isn't that cute? They're just so adorable. Yeah, they do really good over here. I have another bucket that's over by my house, or over here, that's actually in a potato bag, but I can't move it because when I tried moving the other bag this summer, I was going to put it over here in the garden area, it totally just busted apart. So, but I think those are budding too. They're in the corner. We put Spud in the corner. Yeah, see? I just planted these babies too, and they're just starting. So I'm really excited. We shall see. We'll shall see how they go. All right, let's go check out these cookies. Let's see how they're doing. You coming? Come on. See my boy? Oops. My little boy. You gonna eat now? You gonna be a social eater? He's such a social eater. My goodness. He's just crazy. Yeah, so for the bugs that are on there, I use an organic thing, and I was even reading on it for the organic. You have to spray a couple days on them, or if not, they just keep coming back. All right, let's try these out. I'm gonna wash my hands real quick since we were out in the garden. I didn't really touch anything, but still, I always feel like if I'm out there, I need to wash my hands. Just because the other day I did spray some of the stuff that I had on there, and the guy at the store was saying that it's gonna taste like soap. The other one I got, I think it's called Dr. Earth. That one tastes like cinnamon. So yeah, we shouldn't be consuming it anyways, even though it has cinnamon in it, but still. Oh, so they're still a little soft, but look at that. Yum. It almost tastes like a cake. Those are really good. Definitely different, but they're good. They are good. You can put some chocolate chip in with those. So, I don't want to talk with my mouth full. If you take those, and they're really light and fluffy. They're very light and fluffy. I like to see how they are when they're cooled off. But you can take those, and if you want, you can add chocolate chips to them if you want, or take some of your chocolate chips, melt it, and then just drizzle it on top, or like once you really have them cool and they're nice and firm, because once they're done cooling off and they get firm, or you put them in the fridge, they'll get nice and firm. You can just take like half of it and do it dipped in chocolate and stuff like that. So anyways, you guys, that's it. That's all I have. That's what we were doing tonight. I just wanted to do something really simple. If you guys have any ideas of what to cook, like what I cooked on Monday, I was going to do it tonight, but I needed to use the meat up before it went bad. That was inspired by me going to a restaurant with a friend, to a German restaurant, and that's what I had. And I thought, I really want to try this again, but I really want to taste like the pickles and stuff like that were in there. And yeah, so yeah, that's what inspired that one. So, all right, you guys, that's it for tonight. You guys have a great night. Thank you for watching Cooking with Amy, and I will see you guys next week. All right, have a great 3-day weekend. Be safe. All right, see you guys. Bye.